Hey there, fellows. Alright, so the winter is upon us, and that means all sorts of situations when people are getting stuck in the snow. And so, in today's episode, we'll be making a device to help get you out of mild trouble or a severely bad situation. Now, some of you might recall how we all-wheel drive converted a car using this type of wheel. We used a system based on a metal cable to make a car all-wheel drive. We've also got these plates with bolts that I honestly can't even remember what we used for. And so with the help of these plates, as well as this metal cable, these rims, and another small metal bit, we'll be putting together a device that's going to allow you to power out of even the most hopeless situation. Let's do this. Fellas, big thanks for taking so many pictures with our merch. You want some drip like this for yourself? Then check out our latest collection of merch. We've got some trendy hoodies, some toasty vests, stylish hats and t-shirts, baseball caps to suit anybody's taste, mugs, stickers, and of course some goodies for your cars. Air fresheners, license plate frames, document holders, key fobs. Hit the link in the description to get yourself some Garage54 goodness. Get yourself some merch and don't forget to use the code Garage54, which is good for a solid discount. Using a wheel to winch, will it work? Originally uploaded in December of 2019, translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Okay, so here's where we're at with this. Here I've got the plates that we used for some other experiment I can't remember. We've specifically chosen to weld on some thin pipe to them. The whole point of opting for a smaller diameter was in order for them to generate less force and not overstress the clutch, the gearbox, the motor, so that all of it could spin freely and wind the cables onto the pipes. Okay, now it's time we go try this out. We've already found a good place for testing, so let's go. Now, we are not going to be going very far to test our device. We have got the perfect spot in our own backyard. So this ditch, we'll go ahead and drop the car into it and drag it back out. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here we go. Almost there. There's the ditch. Okay, I think I was able to put it in there gently. Yeah, I think I did a decent job. Though the back door popped open. Now what if I let go of the brakes? Then again, why am I even worried? Of course, that's not what's holding it. So everything is alright then. The car is firmly lying on its belly. Did I do okay? Whoa, don't push it! They're trying to push the car even further in. No, this'll do. We didn't even go too far off the road. We're not in that deep. I can even open the door and climb out of the car. Just look at the accuracy. The car is... it's right where it needs to be. The wheel was caught by this small pile of snow. Lovely. Okay, so now I guess it's time to install the system. Wait a minute. This won't do. I've got a better idea. What about that bruiser? That weighs over 5 tons. We can use it to drag this out. Let's give it a try. Alright, who's gonna win this one? Come on now, come on! Come on! Holy cow, man! Well, you can't really argue with a concrete UAZ now, can you? With so much mass, it can pull anything out. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I seem to have outdone myself this time. Oh my. Well, at least it's able to start. Because I was worried that it wouldn't even run at such an angle. But in fact, it revs up and everything. Lovely. Let me just switch her off for now. Good. Now we hook up the device that's gonna help us power out and try to recover the car. Let me just unravel the cable first. I think we should hook this up to the concrete UAZ. Okay, fellas, we've hooked everything up. We're looking good. However, the device is being held by just 2 lug nuts. We could have used all 4, of course, but we're using just the 2 to speed the whole process up. Securing all 4 would have involved jacking up the car. All because removing all 4 might have caused the wheel to fall off. And so we've decided to make do with just 2. Now it all comes down to crossing our fingers, starting the engine and trying to pull our way out. Come on, let's get to it. Let's give it the beans. Man, hopefully the car has enough power. Oh, for crying out loud. Man, the seating position is that of a spaceman. Okay, great. Engage reverse. I can't tell what's happening back there. I should maybe open the window to ask the guys when the cable is all the way reeled in. I'm not going too fast, am I? Nah, keep going. Keep it up. And you're good. We're ready? That's good to hear. Okay, the car seems to be a bit down on horsepower. And I'm burning the clutch. And we've broken something off. For real? Was the cable really that weak? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it was torn off. What can I say? We don't have enough power. Do you feel the smell of burning clutch? It is slipping really badly. Man, the whole point of using thin pipe was to ease the stress on the wheel. But then the cable snapped. That is not good. What did I do? Or was this a factory defect? The only thing we can really do is unravel it from there and try reattaching all of it somehow. Aw man, it's not even winding onto this thin of a pipe. Whatever, let's unhook and reattach it. Okay, so here's what we've done. We're going double cable, because the one is just too weak. There's no telling how it's gonna work, though. It turned out to be a tad short, but then we connected it to a soft rope, which is supposedly reinforced and all. And now it's all a simple matter of trying this out. Let's do this. Oh yeah, and with the rope acting as a damper, we won't experience that nasty hit that we had before. I guess we'll see. Oh man, climbing in is quite an ordeal.
Так. Ну.
Man, we just don't have enough power. Not enough grunt.
Ну.
What's happening back there?
Всё, короче.
We're done?
Короче.
Yes, we are.
Так.
Let's go have a look.
Да.
Yeah, even the double cable snapped. So the metal cable is not gonna work
В
then?
этом деле не помощник, что ли?
The clutch smell is really bad. The only thing that seems to work is revving up the engine. Otherwise, we just don't have the torque.
Дури.
Yeah, I noticed that we've torn both of them. We still have to drive out of here. You would have just seen us using the concrete UAZ to give the car a slight nudge to make life a bit easier. And from here, we'll at least try to make it out without any help. That's all I have to say. Okay, we've got everything hooked up. Now I just need to climb in without dropping it. Hopefully I'm able to. Oh no, look at that. We should be alright. Careful. Nice. Now we close the door to prevent somebody falling out while the car is moving. The car is running awesome. Let's see what the clutch does. Sweet. So now it was able to make it out. Okay, fellas, the car has dragged itself out, though it wasn't as deep in the ditch as it was prior. The angle had to be... I don't even know, maybe... Feel free to work that one out. But overall, I mean... The Lada engine is just way too weak to pull out this sort of mass. And that's not to mention that the prop shaft was pinched underneath the car. And that, combined with the load on the rear axle, spells failure. But then, I mean, even if the engine were capable of gently pulling the car out, then the clutch would be the weak link. Now, at some point we did pull the car out slightly, planting it onto its belly, the engine assumed a better angle, and only then did the car get moving. It powered out all on its own without even that much fuss. So if the car were in a normal sort of position, that's when the system is actually going to give you a 107% result. So it can handle that sort of scenario, and quite well at that. By the way, before this, we experimented with pulling a Volga up into the trees based on the same principle. But then that had a more powerful engine, a different gearbox, a better clutch, which all held up in the end, while the Lada fell short in that regard. All in all, I'd say we're looking at a 107% success rate. At the end of the day, there's really no such thing as a hopeless situation. You can think your way out of anything. And that's all I got for you. Watch us, subscribe, send in your suggestions, comments, give us a big thumbs up. Alright, catch you later. Now let's go get warm.